Hi everybody, and thanks for joining me today. My name's Debbie. I'm with Debbie Stamping Creations, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today, the stamp set we're going to be using is Stampin' Up's Making a Difference this year. So the name of the stamp set is Strong of Heart, and for every stamp set that's purchased, Stampin' Up! Donates $3 to support heart health. So every year they try to give back, and this year this is their stamp set that they're doing that with. So the card that we're going to be making today is a Through Struggle Comes Strength, Stronger Than You Know, and it is a gift card holder. So let's get started and I'll show you what we're doing here. All right, to start with, we're going to use let me get my cutter up here. And we're cutting our card base at 4 1/4 by 11. So we will cut here. Now we're going to score that at 5 1/2 and 9 1/4. So score at 5 1/2, not cut, score, and 9 1/4. Okay, so that's going to be our card base. We'll lay that up there, and we'll go ahead and cut the rest of our pieces, and then I'll show you how we're going to put that together. So we're going to use Gorgeous Grape as our accent pieces here. So the first piece that we need for that is 4 by 3 1/2. So let's cut this one at 4. Throw that one away. By 3 1/2. And we're actually going to cut 2 of those. And then we need 4. Let's cut another piece. I think this is at 4. This is a scrap I have here. 4 by 1 1/2. And we need 2 of those. Okay, we're done with that one. Now we need some white. We're using the basic white cardstock here. And I need that cut at 3 7/8. And I need the first one cut at 3 3/8. Again, we're going to cut 2 of those. 3 3/8. And the other one we're going to cut 3 7/8 by 1 3/8. I don't know if I have enough here to cut 1. But I need to cut 2. So let me grab this piece back over here, and it's going to be 3 7/8. By 1 3/8. Okay, so now we have our pieces cut. Let's get some stamping done. So our card base is going to be, we've cut and scored it, We're going to take our bone folder to make sure we get a nice crisp mark on there. And I must have scored that wrong. Nope, here we go. We're going to score this one. This is the flap that turns in, fold this one. This is the flap that's going to turn in. And that's going to make your card holder on the inside. Okay, so let's get stamping. This is going to be the front of our card. So we're going to stamp that one. And this is going to be the inside of our card. So to start stamping, we're going to start with our gorgeous grape. And we are going to do the outline of our heart here. So let's practice here. Looks good. We're going to put that right on here, right about the middle. Okay, now for the inside, I'm going to use the words "stronger than you know." And while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that for my inside piece. And then we can set that piece aside. Stronger than you know. So that's done on the inside. Now, we're also going to take the inside of the heart stamp here, and we're going to do it with the Highland Heather, which is a lighter color, but it still comes out pretty dark. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp off with this. So we'll get our heart lined up here. We will stamp it here. Then we will take it and we will stamp it in here. So we're still going to get the stamp and the effect, but it's going to give a much lighter color so that we can also stamp our words in there and we'll be able to read them. So for our words, we're going to pull in the Memento Tuxedo Black. And it says, "Through struggle comes strength." We're going to stamp that right in the middle. Now we have some flowers and leaves around the edge of this, so I'm going to pull in my Highland Heather Stampin' Right marker. And we're going to do some, you know what, we're going to do the inside of the flower. And the part here, we'll do another inside down here. And then we're going to do the inside over here. Now we're going to come back in with our gorgeous grape Stampin' Right marker. And we're going to do, I was saying inside, now we're going to do the outside. Just color this. Do the outside of this one here. And it doesn't have to be perfect when you're coloring with these. You can see it just adds that little bit of extra. Now we're going to come in with our Granny Apple Green Stampin' Right marker. And we're going to do the leaves. This is going to add some much needed color to the card. And you could color these with any coloring tool you have. There we go. So now we have the front and the inside done. Let's work on our other two pieces. For these, we're going to take the little heart that comes in the stamp set. I have my label wrong, and I'm not going to tear it off to change it, but my heart goes the wrong direction. But we're going to use the Highland Heather on this, and we're just going to create our own little pieces of like designer series paper. So we're just stamping. Make sure you stamp all the way. You can see here how I hurried and didn't press it all the way down. But this just gives it that little bit of extra, and you don't have to worry about a paper that matches. We can make our own. Pulls all the little hearts together. It looks pretty good. And you know what? I think I'm going to come back with this inside thing. I think I'm going to add a heart on here. Or two. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to put the card together now. Let me get all this stuff out of the way over here and get all of our pieces together. And I'll show you how we do this. All right, we've got this folded. We're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and fasten this piece down. This is where you're going to put your gift card. There are lots of gift cards out there. If it's, you know, just maybe it's a pizza gift card, any gift card. All right, so let's take our front, and you know what? I think I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals just to give us a little bit of more depth on our card. So let's add about 8 of them. We'll go to the corners. We'll do a couple in the middle. And maybe we better do one more on each side. Now we're going to take this. Get it ready to pop on. It's much easier if you fasten your other piece down before you pop it. So let's go ahead and fasten this piece down. Onto your card front. Now we can take this piece and pop it down on here. Now for these pieces on the side and on the inside, we just need to attach this to our gorgeous grape piece. And this kind of just pulls it together. Okay, so we're going to put this piece down here on the edge. Right here. And you just kind of line it up with the front piece. On the edge. Now this piece we're going to add in here so that it pulls the, kind of makes the pocket stand out a little bit. I didn't have this on my sample card, and I thought it really just looked kind of blah, so I wanted to add something. So there's that. Now we got one more piece to put on, and that's our inside piece. So we're going to add this. And add this in here. And there you have your card. Through struggle comes strength, stronger than you know. I love this stamp set. I love hearts. So any heart stamp set, I always end up getting just because I like hearts. But this makes for a special card for a special friend. So thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you place an order online at my store during the month of October 2021 and use this host code, you'll receive a special thank you card in the mail along with a surprise gift from me. Also, if you like what you saw here today, I try to post 3 videos a week. So if you can subscribe and like my channel and send some thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.